Hey guys, thanks for stopping in. It's Mrs. Dewar, and I'm back with the second part of parallel and perpendicular lines. Today's focus will be on writing the equations of lines. If you're not familiar with the slopes of parallel and perpendicular lines, go ahead and check out part 1 of this series and brush up on that a little bit before you begin. Just a quick recap from part 1. We talked about how parallel lines have the same slope and perpendicular lines have opposite reciprocal slopes. So we're going to use that today, and we're going to take it a step farther. We're going to use that concept to write the equation of a line given a point, and that our line is parallel to a line with an equation 4x plus y equals 12. So essentially they're giving you a point and a slope. They're just not telling you what the slope is. They're making you go out and get it yourself. What you need to know is that parallel lines have the same slopes. So when they say parallel to this line, they're giving you the slope. Now what we need to do is take this line and put it into slope-intercept form so that we can see the slope. To do that, bring the 4x to the right and make sure you change the sign, make it negative. And now you can see the slope is -4. So now these lines were parallel. The slope of this line is -4. We know that parallel lines have the same slopes. That makes our slope -4. So here's what I've got. I've got a point for -5, and now I have a slope. And when I have a point and a slope, I can use point-slope form to write my equation. You're probably going to recognize this. Now we sub in the y value. The y value comes from the point. The y value is -5. I'm going to replace it. My slope I just found was -4, and the x value comes from the point, and I plug that in, that's +4. And then I do two things. I distribute that -4 to get -4x plus 16. And you'll notice I changed minus a -5 to +5. Next, I'm going to move the 5 to the right, and that will leave you y by itself. We're going to combine 16 and -5 to get +11, and I'm done. I now have my equation in slope-intercept form. And I just want to do this one more time. This time I want to write the equation of the line. I'm going to give the same point for -5, but that it is perpendicular to the line this time. Now, perpendicular means opposite reciprocal slopes. So it still gives you the slope. You still need to take your slope. This is going to look the same as it did last time. It's the same equation. I'm moving the 4x, making it negative, and now I can see that my slope is -4. But the only difference is this time our lines are perpendicular. So our slope is not -4, it's actually +1/4. So it still gives you the slope. They're just not the same. So now we know that we have a point for -5, and we have a slope 1/4, and we can use point-slope form. So we take that same form, we take the y value from the point, y is -5, we sub that in. Slope is +1/4, and we get the x from the point, the x value is 4. And we do the same two steps. Distribute the 1/4, you get 1/4 x, and then 1/4 of -4 is -1. And I changed minus -5 to plus again. And now I subtract 5 from both sides to finish this up. And you just combine that -1 and -5 to get -6. So you now have your equation in slope-intercept form. So that's it. If you had any trouble with that, go back and check out part 1 to brush up a little bit. If you found this video helpful, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button and come back again for more math videos. Thanks for watching.